So guys, some people will take a portion of what I just said about sprinting relax and not overflexing and take it out of context. If you sprint or exert power, you obviously have to flex your muscles at some point. It's when you flex that's the issue. So I had a friend from Australia, I would tell him Tom, and this is what we worked out. I said, when do you flex? Well, if you think about it, what I mean by the asteroid impact stroke, which is this. Most people are maximum flex here just before the engine, smash as hard as possible into the water. So all the energy is made into making that hole, right? So if you would just, because it's flat water you can see, if you were just to relax the entry, right? Once you bury your blade, then you put flex. Look, I'm not asking you to slow it that down. I'm just saying that if you soften your entry, you really flex, but the big muscles, whop, that's fast. It doesn't mean it's slow. It's just you flex at the right time. So don't take it out of context. It's like bury it first, then accelerate to the back. Bury it first. See, bearing, no splash, no sound, right? Right? And then you go. I'm just pausing that as a drill. So, I don't do charts, bar charts, electronic equipment, Strava, whatever. I teach intuitive paddling. You should be aware of your heart rate, your exertion rate, what you're flexing, what you're not flexing, how the boat's moving, which way flows, which way doesn't, right? That's what I mean by intuitive paddling. The problem is a lot of times we rely on instruments, digital screw instruments too much. GPS, erg meter, all that stuff, that's great. That's great for off-season, out of the water cross training. But in the water, you got to turn all electronics off and look at the engine and the CPU that you are, right? Intuition means the fastest nano chip you can create. There's no faster chip than your brain. That means you know how to analyze, compute, and execute without even thinking about it, right? That's what I mean by water feel. Your brain works so fast, that's instinctive, or you want to call it intuitive. That's what you need to work on. That's the difference between a fit paddler and an elite paddler. Yeah? That's all that is. Feel. Brain feel. So don't mistake the two. Don't do the asteroid impact. I can do one-on-one training all day. This you have to work on your how to enter softly and then accelerate to the back and put full power after entry. Full power after entry. Full power after entry. Not full power and then reduce, because once you hit it so hard, you kind of lose your power as you go through the water drag, right? That's what most people do. They spend a lot of energy not getting a lot of speed out. They get some speed, but not a lot. So understand the difference. Share this. Subscribe to the channel if you want and share with your friends. Don't bullshit yourself. Aloha. Bye. I'm sure you guys know who Tupou King is. One of the few guys I really, look up to. He's very young. He's got a degree in sports medicine, kinesiology. He's still at the top of his game, but he doesn't have to be the fastest paddler in the world, because what he shows, he's a very smooth paddler, very intuitive. You're not going to outdo him. So if you have to follow anybody else, follow Tupou. I have great respect for him. So check him out.